Hey guys, as it's a full moon, I'm going to use some of my moon oracle decks, and as the moon affects our waters, emotions, I'm going to use a water deck, and I'm also going to use my star, what is that one actually called? Star temple. So moon temple, star temple. Tap into my temple. Oh god, I'm getting template as well, like the way it's spelled. It's like template, tempt, play, encouraging, play. I'm going to play around with it. The stars, the moon, sun and the moon, masculine and feminine, water's emotion. It's full to blooming, bloody wonderful. Yeah, cycles. The cycles unseen are now seen, clear as full moon, and noons. Oh, and the sun's at full noon, full moon. Anyway, they're playing with my mind right now, so we'll see how it goes. I've also got I've kind of got the instinct, animal instinct, to get I've got all these seasons of the witch decks, and there's 6 of them. 6 seasons of the witch. It's sexy season of the witch, or which season is sexy. I think summer. Sunflower. So we've got they're all different colours as well, so it's like the rainbow of seasons, of sexy seasons, rainbow of sex seasons. So we'll see if that comes out as well. There's a sunflower and the bee attracted to me, bee to sunflower. There is the candle and the moth, purple and blue, moth to flame. Hot Mothman. The Hot Stepper. You know that song, The Hot Stepper? Like, that's just been like implanted in my brain. Like, comes the Hot Stepper. And then we've got the crows and the helping hands. So the crows are giving us a helping hand. It just comes to me from the crows. Those in the know, those crows. Shit, now I've got another one. The crows, 4x4. It was a violet full moon, and just it's almost like an ink blot test. Full moon, what patterns can you actually see in it? What patterns does it bring out in us? does it actually look like? Can we see anything? 13. Look at that. 1 and 3. And then that looks like the moon with the full moon and with the horns on top there as well. Maybe. Maybe it's a little person about soccer, about to kick the goal. He's playing. He's got standing on the ball there. The hot stepper. Anyway, so that looks. Why? All right. So why I. I don't know. We'll move on. But anyway, the crows are definitely coming through, the moon's coming through, violet flames, 4x4 crows. Anyway, so I'm going to start with the moon decks and see what happens. So this is moon temple deck as well, so we've got 3 temples. Three temples going on here. Star, water, moon, temple. I'm getting messages, right? So I'm getting you, who, you who knew how good it would be to be true. The voice. Of the blues. Okay, so I mean blue moon. I'm getting blue water, and I'm getting the blue star, and I'm getting the blue beams. How good it is to be blue. And the blue star, like Sirius, right? Which is, the Sirius Gateway is currently underway. Drop some. So it's all about the blue throat chakra emotions. So we're voicing emotions. Emotions are moving. Emotions are being moved and heated. By the stars, affected by the stars, influenced by the stars, and communicated from the stars. Shit. Sometimes it just really freaking comes through. I swear to God, another little jump somewhere. But, let the beat drop. I'll go with the flow. Oh, there it is. Truth. The blue truth. Speaking your truth. Feeling your truth. Owning your truth. Acknowledging your truth. Listening for the truth. Interpreting the truth. being affected by the truth. Have I said owning your truth? Anyway. So we've got, truth. So yeah, this chick is, girl, she seems like those eyes that just radiate kind of an innocence, like a purity of beingness, and like I'm looking into you, will you look into me type. Like it's a truth kind of resonance. And we've got the rhythm, which is all the moon phases, the rhythm of it all, the rhythm of the rainbow, the truth in it all. So this one's like, it's very kind of shamanistic, owning your entire rainbow of you, all the cycles of you, the wisdom, the acceptance. Why am I getting the sanctity of marriage? To the true you. Right, so I'm getting kind of making a contract with yourself to be your true self. You make that contract with yourself, the sanctity of the inner marriage of you. Yeah, so what is that thing that they say when they get married? For better or for worse, richer or poorer. Like, like the first responsibility you've got is the responsibility to yourself and the sanctity of that relationship that you've got with yourself and all your bits and pieces. You take all of you. You accept all of you, the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. In the end, it's all beautiful. Like that love and that contract is the one with yourself is the one is that. I think that's the shaman's path. That's the wisest path. That's the path that we all let the rhythm reflect. Let our rhythm reflect the true you, the true blue you. Alright, so I'm getting like, you know those monkeys? Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. That is how you should view you. Don't accept anything evil said about you. Don't see anything evil about you, and don't speak anything evil about you. See you, hear you, speak you. And, you know, evil backwards is live. Like, live you. Live your truth. Does that make sense? And then we've got freedom, which is owning it all. Like the freedom when you take ownership of yourself, when you're in your truth and you're owning it. It's like you're free, because nothing can come into that level of ownership of the sanctity of that relationship that you have with yourself. Like, I mean, look at this chick. I mean, she's hot as fuck. She's owning her hotness. She's owning her hot godness. No one can tell her that she's doing anything wrong, or that she should be ashamed for what she's wearing, or, you know, like all this bullshit that we change ourselves to try and abide by. Balsamic moon. Vinegar. Balsamic. Balls, I see. I'm Mick. M-I-C. Anyway. And then rebirth, dark moon. Yeah, so then you go free, yeah, and you know, you get this freedom from, you know, owning yourself, and it is like you've just rebirthed yourself. That's when you start your real life, because you're now being the real you, no holds barred. This is you, no fear of exploring who you are and what you want to do. You're not affected by outside, you know, sources, energies, opinions. Like, that is the awakening of the rebirth, the death, the rebirth. The death of the old, the death of the not you, the death of the yeah, you know what I mean. So then you get rebirthed, and it is literally the start of your new life. Like, you know, the cauldron, everything, that all your pieces, all the little recipe that you've put into your cauldron to cook it all together ends up flying out a wise owl, ready to flying. You got your wings. And we got protection. So yeah, those wings, the wisdom, the sword of truth that you're holding, is your protection. You're literally, like, a wall comes up and like literally nothing can enter that. Like, I saw this I had so many synchronicities today. I was literally like mind blown. I'm surprised I didn't crash my car. Like, that's how many mind-blowing synchronicities I was seeing. And anyway, like, I saw this quote on the back of a car, you know, something, what is that one? No, there's no shit thrown against me will prosper, like whatever. No, you know, nothing, that quote anyway, no stone thrown at me will prosper. Well, no, I can't even think of that thing, but that's what, what I'm saying anyway, that quote. That's how much you're protected by you, by your truth, by you standing in your truth, by you married to yourself, by you owning that sanctity within yourself, of you just knowing who you are and your the security in that. The security in you knowing that you've got your own back, that you know yourself. And that's that's the true, I guess, confidence, the true swag, the true grace in becoming the full you. We've got creation, full moon, little hummingbird there, lots of rainbows. Humming your rainbow at this point. And God, it looks like whether, I don't know if you can see that, whether the water is pouring out of her mouth, or she's like, it looks like it's like a waterfall coming out of her mouth, which I guess is the emotion being expressed. The hummingbird is like drinking from those emotions, or maybe is those emotions like, that's how I guess it represents our, the emotions and the frequency. You know how hummingbirds seem to be just in there, like on a different frequency, high frequency. I don't know. It's almost like comes in and out of our dimension. You know what I mean? Like it's there and then it's like over there. It's kind of fairy magic type thing or something. Creation. I'm kind of just getting the true rainbow of us expressed is like magic, is like a rainbow, a hummingbird. And the shadow. Shadows, like it's covered up the moon. There's a veil, veils everywhere covering the light. I mean, the moon is still there, but there's shadows. But it's in shadow, So you remove your veils, like the dance of the 7 veils type thing, and then it's the full moon glow. But it's the same thing. the dark moon, the full moon, it's all the same. It's just like, which way is it facing the light? Like, do you choose to live on the dark side of the moon in the freezing cold temperatures, or do you choose to live in the light side of your moon? It's all you. Cycle. And I guess this is what I was kind of just thinking, you know, like with looking at the dark side and the light side of the moon there, I'm like, it's kind of like it's all you. And the natural cycle of things is to go through the whole thing. So we shouldn't be ashamed or expecting ourselves to be in the full moon phase constantly. Like, the natural cycle of things is to go through the entire phase entire cycle in order to know your full self. And everything's constantly changing. And I guess the point is to just know that you're just meant to be the moon. Don't like trying to think that you have to be a certain phase of that moon, certain cycle of that moon, like that's the only way you can be. That's just like, that's yeah. So I guess what I'm trying to get at is the acceptance of all our phases, all our aspects of self, is an important concept to wrap your head around in whatever way you can wrap your head around it. And I'm just trying to explain a metaphor in order to say kind of every aspect of you, there's a reason for it, and and there's cycles to you and aspects to you, and whether like, don't be put off, don't think that you only can be one, it's meant to only look one way. Like, just like every part, every cycle, every aspect of you is a part of you. It's you. You're the moon, like, you know, type thing. Prowess. Your unique skills, talents, abilities, owning your true self. The hunt, number 13. Taking action on your creativity, I think. Without looking in the book, you know, I'm just going off what I'm kind of seeing. Going after what you want. Seed. I'm getting that, like, more creation. Prowess Hunt Seed. Sensuality. Oh, we got tiger and lion. Cats coming through there. Sensuality. Disseminating moon. Roses. Lion. Tiger. And journey. Journey to sensuality. Look at those colours lying together. There's kind of definite masculine, feminine kind of coming together. Like the seeding is, you know, the plant the seed before, you know, you got to plant the seed for it to grow. And there's butterflies, etc., flowers, waterfalls, you know, movement of emotion, like action, growth, flowering, wings developing, you know, this is the movement of you, the growth of you. So seeding yourself, you know. So you've just married yourself and then, you know, next minute you're seeding yourself. And making love to yourself, sensuality, making love to life. And, you know, going on that life journey with yourself. You know, creating the life that you want. Seeing where it leads. Illumination, sun and moon. Masculine, feminine. Insight. Wolves have been coming through a lot this week. Alright. We'll go with the Star Temple. Sword in the Stone is coming through. I'm just like eyeing my little shell fossil thing here that kind of looks like there's a sword in it there. And I was just kind of getting like sword in the stone. Like why a sword? Why is truth a sword? You know, represented by the sword. Why is it a flaming sword of truth? Like, what is the explanation of that? And in the stone, I mean, a sword is used to either protect or attack, to fight for freedom. You need to hone your skill and strength in order to use it. If used wisely, it can free, set you and others free. If used carelessly, it can harm yourself or others. If used poorly, like immorally, it harms others, and more than likely you'll end up, the same will happen to you. You know, it causes retaliation. And why is it in the stone? Alright, so I guess then it's leading on to sword of truth, knowledge, and I mean wisdom, true wisdom, which has been placed in a stone that no one can pull out unless they are of true heart, like, you know, King Arthur, the rightful king, like a kind of like Thor's hammer. Only those pure of heart and you know, the right energy could wield that axe, or, you know, wield that hammer or wield that sword. So both those kind of metaphors of that weapon or that tool, you know, that magic weapon that can do all this good, like only those pure of heart can lift that hammer or pull out that sword from stone. So this metaphor of both those things, so you've got King Arthur, who, and the Knights of the Round Table, like, he was, that whole idea of his worthiness to lead and hold the sword of truth, that the Lady of the Lake gave him. A lake is a freaking body of water, which is a body of emotion. So his feminine emotions gifted him a sword of truth to lead. And with Thor, this hammer was specially made in the forges of what, I'm not sure, I don't know the full story, I'm going off the movies right now, I don't know, but anyway, like, so, he was a great warrior, and only he could actually lift the hammer, and it listened to him, and they worked together, that hammer and him, and it was it's an agreement that if he became unworthy, he wouldn't be able to wield that hammer, and it was only in like Thor Love and Thunder, like I really kind of like that one actually, when Jane actually, like, she was his true love, and she was also worthy of lifting the hammer. And I think that's kind of, also the interplay of the masculine, feminine aspects, like Thor's true love was also like just as worthy as he is. They had the same energy to lift that hammer. And it was all about being the true you, the pure you, and having this sort of truth, being worthy in order to rise yourself enough to get access to the knowledge, the true knowledge, as it's not as that, it's like it is like this protection kind of mechanism, like only those that are in that kind of high frequency you know what I'm getting at anyway, and it kind of relates to what my last video was about how we have to go and like become self-sovereign and authentic and, you know, heart-based, you know, like become one with ourselves and really live life from a heart, pure, authentic heart base, and like be a pure, kind self, you know what I mean? Self-sovereign, so, you know, sovereignty like king, queen, cooler, ruler. So you see how I'm kind of linking the fact that, you know, this true, all this, what I see it as, to really tap into the sort of truth, the wisdom, of the ethers, the flaming, the truth of it all type thing, a source, like the flame, like the source flame, the fires of home, hearth and home. Fuck, the hearth is home. Home is where the heart is. Home is where the hearth is. Frick. They blow my mind constantly. So yeah, this is what I'm saying, like that is the journey to becoming a king or queen, like King Arthur pulling out the sword of truth from the frickin' stone. And it is like it's an effort for anyone that is not yet self-sovereign. And self-sovereignty is just the pureness of you. And like in my last video I was talking about, you know, the pureness of you is your inner child, the pure inner child that you came into this world with, but, you know, before we were shamed and told to bury it, swallow it, dim your light, you know, whatever. Like we all came in as our true pure selves, and, you know, tapping back into our inner child is the pure spirit of you, the unique you. And even like I'm getting like, even in that King Arthur story, that he was a boy when he pulled that stone out, wasn't he? Anyway, and like he was, I think the story goes like that he was even illegitimate or something as well. And I think that is just like saying again, maybe, I don't know, but it's kind of coming in that like he wasn't anyone special. It was just his pureness. He didn't give a shit about labels, titles, anything like that. And, you know, he was just him. And I think that just kind of is another metaphor of, you strip all the bullshit back, and the pureness of you, the one that can pull the sword from the stone, is actually your child, is the inner child, the authentic pureness of you. And I think that's kind of like, yeah, how that all kind of, you know, the metaphors and all that's involved in stories like that. So we got Alcyone, Ethusa, sun goddess, lift off. I open my senses to feel delicious pleasure and passion. Absolutely. Play. And set yourself on fire. Tap into that fire. We're all connected to it. Merope, the priestess. I'm an embodiment of the divine feminine. Yeah. I'm just getting kind of like, just kind of like tapping into her, the sanctity of herself, like that connection. And Electra, the shining star, glow. I no longer dim my light. I shine bright for all to see. True that, like, it's just, you know, self-sovereignty in the mirror. Who's the fairest of them all? She doesn't care. She's not looking in the mirror. She knows that, you know, she knows who she is. She loves herself. Or she, you know, she sees the true self in the mirror, in her mirror. And, you know, she's not ashamed to love herself. And Maya, the universal midwife, birth. I birth fruitful and sacred assignments. Should I read about them? Overall, Alcyone, the moonstone star, passion. I'm entering a portal of euphoric love. Alright, so I'll just read a little bit about. So these are all the seven sisters of Pleiades. So it's the Pleiades star system kind of coming through now. So with Maya is the fourth brightest star of the Pleiades star cluster and the eldest of the seven sisters. Her name means midwife in Greek, and she is well known for her nurturing maternal nature. Root chakra, ruby. Maya is the mother of Hermes, the messenger god. It is said that she bore him inside a cave on Mount Cyllene, following her union with Zeus. A nurturer by nature, Maya also raised Arcus, the son of Zeus and Callisto, after Zeus's wife Hera changed Callisto into a bear in envious fury. The story of Callisto and Arcus, like that of Pleiades, became associated with their own star constellation, known as the Great and Little Bear. archetype, the midwife, the grandmother. As the midwife supports the mother who ultimately does the work of delivering her child, this archetype supports your soulful creations. In this aspect, Maya embodies the mother goddess, empathetic nurturer and powerful creatrix. She signifies the root chakra connection to the earth and cosmic mother. Maya also represents the grandmother archetype. In this aspect, Maya personifies insightful wisdom and intuitive awareness. You are encouraged to invoke the ancient grandmother for her deep wisdom to birth higher pathways of consciousness and divine co-creation. So it's like fertility, begin, open. A star is born. This is the birthing phase of a cohesive consciousness born from the sacred marriage of the divine feminine and masculine. You are entering a new era in which the feminine ascends and comes into balance with the masculine. Connect to the nurturing energy of Maya as the spiral creation weaves together in the euphoric unison, and you birth a baby, blessed beginning or mission. Electra. Electra is the third brightest star in the Pleiades constellation. This luminous star flickers brightly on and off because it rotates so rapidly. Her name means amber, and she is often portrayed as a golden goddess associated with lightning, the sea, storms, mountains, and clouds. Solar plexus chakra, an amber crystal. Electra was the wife of the pragmatic Italian king Corythus, but also a passionate lover of Zeus. She is the mother to two sons, Lasion and Dardanus. Her youngest son, Dardanus, would go on to be the founder and warrior king of the famous city of Troy. When Troy fell, it is said that Electra grieved infinite golden tears and disappeared from the sky, earning her name as the Lost Star. Archetype is the Awakener. The Awakener archetype activates spiritual growth and balance via the feminine influences of sorrow and vulnerability. After the storm comes the stillness. As the Awakener, Electra triggers a spiritual awakening, collective ascension. Her tears awaken humanity with compassion, empathy, and kindness for eternity. Electra initiates profound soul learning by encouraging you to dive deep into the shadow to release limiting beliefs, past hurts, and embedded grief. Embrace the lessons and blessings with gratitude and self-compassion. The sacred doorway to this deep spiritual awakening is the solar plexus chakra. The words dim, shine, seen. Star Child, never dim your light again. This card symbolizes a positive breakthrough for you. Letting your own light shine bright attracts high-vibe people in situations that resonate with your magnetic vibration. It also encourages others to shine their light too. Harness your inner power and radiate it out into the world to exuberantly attract all that you desire. Know that you deserve the best. Electra elevates you to the height of the star temple so you can embody your sovereignty and brilliance. Then we've got Merope, the crown chakra, and the crystal is diamond. Merope is deeply connected to her sea goddess mother, Pleione, and all sacred waters. I'm just getting more rope, please. like let out the lines. Like let them run. Let it run. It'll tire itself out. The Fisher King. Like the Fisher King's kind of been coming through a little bit. You're fishing for a king. The king's fishing for a ring. Anyways, Merope, divine attributes exemplify the priestess, medicine woman, shaman archetypes. Her galactic gateway is the crown chakra that expands clear cognizance, clear psychic knowing, and connection to higher streams of universal knowledge. In her priestess aspect, Merope is committed to spiritual service, healing, and teaching. She is a voice and leader of unity, transformation, and balance in the world. She is a devoted practitioner of spiritual enlightenment and growth as a highly intuitive coach that inspires others by example. She is a woman that holds sacred space for divine ritual and soulful practice for collective evolution. As a teacher of love, Merope personifies wisdom and harmonic consciousness. And Alcyone. I'll see you on your knee. All see one. All seeing one. LCY. Oh my god. Getting dizzy now. Oh fuck. Like energy's just like fully come through me. Ithusa, sun goddess, lift off. Shit. Alcyone. Alcyone. I'll say hi, honey. Oh my god, they're seriously having a laugh at us now. I'll say hi, honey is the brightest star in the Pleiades star system, spanning 10 times the radius of the sun and burning at an extreme temperature. She's hot as fuck. The star is known as the Central One, referring to its central location in the constellation. Shit. In Greek, Alcyone means kingfisher. Can you believe this? A sacral chakra, pleasure center, moonstone. Alcyone is a mother to many beloved children, including her intuitive son, Equopius, whose name means seer, and her daughter Ithusa, the sun goddess. According to legend, Alcyone and her husband Seeks were so passionately in love that they often called each other Zeus and Hera, after the king and queen of the gods. Zeus was infuriated at this and punished the couple by sinking the ship Seeks was traveling on. It is said that Alcyone was so devastated at her husband's death that she threw herself into the ocean to join her husband in the spirit world. The gods then transformed them both into kingfishers. The Greek word for kingfisher is halcyon, in reference to their association with Alcyone, Alcyone. The Sovereign Empress is the most embodied and grounded of the divine feminine archetypes. In this aspect, Alcyone sits proudly on her throne as a strong leader. She shows up as an intuitive and confident trailblazer that shines her guiding light for others so they can fully embody their sacredness. As a blazing empress, sizzling enchantress, and passionate lover, Alcyone ignites the fire in your sacral chakra. She has a strong sense of her sensuality and feminine power. Her global mission is to uplift the collective consciousness for unity. Invoke Alcyone to ignite and accelerate your personal power and high purpose. Alright, we've got start, change, play. Alcyone is daughter of light. Othusa brings tidings of a fresh start and exhilarating new beginnings. As the sun goddess, she encourages you to rise like the sun and dance with the stars. Be playful and open to change, and you will feel vibrant once again. Ventures that you begin now are blessed with abundance and success. The planning you do personally and spiritually will bring miraculous change to your life. Enjoy the journey and celebrate the wins along the way with gratitude. Gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. There's another song, OMG, Usher, that has literally been on repeat probably for a full week at least. So many ways to love you. Aphrodite and Aries. Lovers, I follow my heart. Home is where the heart is. Home is where the heart on fire is. The earth. Grounded. Aww. Ran and Iga, co-creation, I unite with the power of love. Is it freaking beautiful? I mean, this is all about union. Lovers, co-creation. And Saint Bridget's Well. Richard's Well. Oh, they're being cheeky tonight. I'm sorry. Saint Be Rigid Swell. Come and passion. I give freely. Like, shit. Like, anyway, this is what I'm talking about with the freaking cheeky ass. My higher self, or like, or maybe I'm tapping into my masculine and he's rigid as well. Bridging it. He's on the bridge. We're rainbow. Goddess Minerva. Intelligence. I harness my full potential. Oh my god, I'm getting a lot of cheeky. Lord Shiva. Divine union. Fusion. I unite with sacred energy. Holy Mother. My eternal flame grows brightly. Spark. Inner child healing. Mother of the ocean. I go within to feel whole. Storm has been coming as like a synchronicity. So I'm trying to focus because there's a lot of cheeky, sexy times going on in my messages. But Storm, Goddess of the Sea. Storm has been like a synchronicity type thing, like, you know, anyway, you know what I mean. And storms kind of come up. Through the storm, my inner sea is calm. And, you know, this is what life is like when, you know, you do create this balance and security within yourself. And, you know, full ownership, self-sovereignty, that it doesn't matter what's going on around you. Like, there literally can be a storm going on around you and, you know, you're solid within yourself. Yeah. So that's those ones. So we've got, oh, should I read some about these ones? Okay. I've got 2 4s. Aphrodite and Aries. Lovers, enrapture, embrace, resolve. The lovers, Aries and Aphrodite, dance into your life to awaken your senses to wild ecstasy. They unreservedly embrace each other to form a spiritual union. Be fully present and sensitive to your lover's aspirations. A conscious relationship ignites and supports transformation. Resolve your challenges together with open, honest, and loving communication. Listen to each other and nurture a respectful give and take relationship. Be open to cherishing sizzling rhapsody, tender affection, and heart unity as it's offered to you. Soften your heart to receive and relish the wild love that flows your way. Enjoy the transcendence and ecstasy of this ever-evolving sacred marriage. You know, still going on. A joint and elevated mission enriches your shared ascension with purpose, integrity, and co-creative collaboration. Your devoted connection to divine love will deepen the sacredness of your relationships. This card acknowledges the passionate pathway that is opening up for you. A romantic relationship is on the horizon, or there may be an expansion of the present one. An up-leveling of wholehearted love will light up your soul. In Sparta, Aries and Aphrodite were the power couple of battle. Their untamed passion for life, love, and triumph made them popular deities amongst warriors. Aries brings conflict to the surface to reveal hidden truths so that resolution can occur. As a mother, Aphrodite is a fierce defender and guardian. Together they are a force to be reckoned with in love and war. They encourage you to choose your battles wisely and to resolve disputes peacefully wherever possible. Find a middle ground and respect others' views to create understanding and objectivity. Open, honest communication eases the heart and brings peace of mind. Call on these divine lovers for conflict resolution and a victorious outcome for all. So Ran and Ega. Ran is actually, it was coming through all day today. And it's come through a lot actually, Ran. So like goddess Ran, I think she's like the goddess from the sacred waters of Norway. Anyway, she's like a water goddess. So Ran and Ega. Oh, it's Iga. Iga? Well, anyway, I'll read it. I unite with the power of love. Adore, share, collaborate. Ran and Iga's sacred union is one of the synchronistic co-creation, forehead to forehead with their third eyes touching. They have an intense telepathic connection and joint life vision. They share dreams, plans and triumphs. They certify that an incoming or current relationship is a match blessed by the gods. This dynamic partnership is made for greatness. Your energies and gifts complement each other. Together you can craft a life, home and soulful assignments that are forever expanding in contentment and kindness. As you work together, you will attract opportunities and build a shared vision on love and respect for all. You face challenges as one. Meet your differences with mutual care. Make time to enjoy small pleasures and support each other's achievements. There are countless blessings within your daily interactions. In every partnership in life, respectful communication creates a space of greater plans, grander solutions, and broader achievements. Support, honesty, and kindness sustain relationships that endure and satisfy all parties. This card speaks of a precious partnership. Side by side, you craft and care for your realm with equity and unity. There is no place like a home shared with love. According to Norse mythology, Iga and Ran live in a majestic hall beneath the sea. Together they personify the mythical powers of the ocean. Iga represents the ocean's more diplomatic and generous aspects, while Ran's qualities reflect a more tactical and quick-witted character. Iga and Ran delight in a close friendship with the Norse gods, who are regular visitors to their ocean hall. United in a strong bond, the couple are proud parents of their 9 enchanting daughters who represent the ocean's waves. Summon this dynamic couple when you are ready for an intensely intimate connection and reciprocal partnership. This may be a twin flame, soulmate, or the deepening of an existing relationship. Just getting like, total twin flame reunion vibes here, but also at the exact same time, it's the divine reunion of yourself, of the masculine, feminine, within us, within each other. And it's only then that the reunion of the twin flame relationship can actually come back together. So I think that it is just all kind of the right time, that it is all happening, like both the feminine and masculine are marrying themselves, that marriage of their two parts. So then those 2x2s can come together, and have that reunion of man and woman, or the partnership actually coming into being. Oh God. What are we up to? Alright, I'm just going to do some of the seasons cards as a quick finish up. The crows are standing out to me. breath work. Allow your breath to expand your spirit and fill your heart. I'm getting tantric coming through as well, and the breath out, that breath out when you come together, you know, the release. And also four keeps, it's like, is popped out like 444. And you know, I'm also getting, you know, the orange shinies vibe coming through, which I've, you know, recently talked about. Like the Lyrans coming through a lot for me, to, you know, cheekily. Obviously the Pleiades have come through as well with their, you know, the blue being love, pleasure vibe, and the Lyrans with the wild side, animal instincts, you know, the beast within, tapping into that. Yeah, so I'm also getting, you know, we're getting a lot of assistance from our the orange shiny ones, you know, the ones assisting us with our sacral, our sensuality, our pleasure center. Vitamin C, vitamin C, D, music. So vitamin C is like citrus, which is like rustic, which is also trust. I see. True sick. True I see. Anyway. Coven 9. I am you and you are me. When we come together, we are always sick. An oven, sea oven. I see the heat. Seek and heat, cold. Haunted house. The things that haunt you are the things you have yet to let go of. 22. Haunted house. I guess it can either be fun or scary. It depends how you see it. Whiskey, 41. Life should be sipped slowly with intention. Be patient as the vision reveals itself. Spirit distilling. Some things take time, but as with any spirit, it gets better with age. And when a lot of passion, love, devotion is put into the process, to the recipe, and savouring it as you taste it. I mean, it's made to be savoured and appreciated, and but you know, Also gets you tipsy and you can dance all night on it and have a freaking ball. And the combo of those things, like a top shelf spirit, the enjoyment and the pleasure and appreciating that top shelf spirit, of all the hard work that went into creating it and high quality ingredients, etc., is worthy of being savoured. But that doesn't mean that you can't fucking enjoy it when you have it, and allow yourself to have your fill of it, and, you know, trust that you know how to handle your spirit. And like, you know, through experience and learning, you and that spirit know how to work well together to have, you know, just the right combo to enjoy it to the max, taste it, savor it, pair it really nicely with whatever you're eating at the time, and enjoy the effect that it has on you. So dance the night away. You know? We've got 6, sex, campfire. Do not fear opening your mouth and allowing your tongue to speak. Smoke signals there. You got the dragon, foxy, or dragons rising, smoke signals. And elderberries, 13, there it is, a knowing within bone. Allow it to guide you. You know what you know. Respect your knowing. Accept your knowing. She's got mushrooms in her pocket. Just saying. Garden beds, 11. Sometimes it's difficult to see how hard you're working when you don't provide space for reflection. Maybe a lot of the time you don't see what you've got unless you actually take the time to look. And with garden beds, legs 11. With garden beds, I'm getting the garden of earthly delights. So, you know, it is all about actually taking the time to see what's all around you and the beauty of it. Like, seriously, the insane bounty of what your garden, your relationship is actually like, you know, all there. Alright, and we've got stargazing, 33. It takes a lot of courage to reach for the stars, to expand the self, but it is possible. Mulch and manure. hardships are coming to an end. The seeds you sowed will be blooming soon. Cancer, call yourself back from all space and time to feel, sense and reflect on the oceans of your presence within. Cancer's got like signs like the 69, which is a twin flame number, obviously, and sexy time number. Wand making, with a flick of focus you will come to see a vision realized. And hummingbird again, the winds beneath your wings are shifting, and if you don't pay attention you may lose flight. Lemonade, make the most of your situation by opening your mind to new possibilities. Another 22. Cloud scrying, be still, for it's in the act of patience that guidance is met with clarity. Sun tea, slow, intentional, delicious interweaving with life holds more magic than you think. You know, I think like a lot of this coming through is like to trust yourself and allow yourself to go with what you want. Like, there's so much beauty within you and around you, and allow yourself to experience it. A sunset dinner. An invitation awaits you. Yell to the stars that you're ready to go. And butterflies, here in the unknown you will find the essence of who you really are and what magic awaits. Daisies, there is a whisper of a glimpse of opportunities to fill your life with joy. It is time to reap your rewards. Settle in for a ride with Lady Luck. Well, I think I'm going to leave it there because, like, I mean, it sounds like it's really awesome about, you know, coming into self-sovereignty, receiving that sort of truth, and, you know, listening to the guidance of you, your truth. Coming into union with yourself and realizing the absolute beauty and sacredness, like the sanctity, like of that, you know, knowing and owning yourself and choosing you. And like once that's done, just knowing and accepting what you want and having the guts and the glory to go for it, and coming into union with your, you know, with your mirror, with your other half, and being excited to chase those dreams and to go for it, and allow the magic to unfold. From all directions. Yeah. Go bold, beautiful people. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll get something out of it. Have a good one.